Guys, welcome to our channel. So in this session, I'm going to cover up most common interview questions for any job with a sample responses. So let's go and start with the session. So let's see what could be the first interview questions. Tell me about yourself. This is frequently asked, and this is how the interview starts everywhere. And here you just have to stick to your point, and you just have to explain about yourself just by introducing your name, and like you can just explain about your academic years, and you can just, if you already worked for more than one company, you can start saying how many companies you have worked and when you started your career. And people like completely fresher, so they can just start introducing about themselves, like they have done some courses or something like that, instead of if they don't have any jobs done before. So I mean, always stick to the point and don't get into your too personal introductions, and just like be on a like target, like saying that okay, this is what my degree and this is the technical skills I possess, and what is your short-term goal and what can be your long-term goal, and also you can just explain about your area of interest in case of if you are expecting something from an interviewer. Like example, you can just like mention your technical skills, such as if you're already worked on .NET, for an example, you can just mention you work with ASP.NET and Web API and C Sharp and SQL Server, and you can mention that your relevant experience with each technologies. This and also you start explaining about your current project. So always start with the current project. Don't go to like previous projects and explain them. So that is not required for them. So just always start with your current project. Explain yourself, so saying that okay, this is all my roles and responsibility, the current project. And you are like, for example, I'm a developer over here, so I've been working on this project for more than 1 year, and my roles and responsibilities, like I have been an individual contributor, and something like we do have a two days of like 2 weeks of sprint, and yep, and I'm just like debugging. I have to I do the debugging in the not just delivery, give the delivery at the given point of time. So this is about your technical skills and your projects explanation and the current organization. You can mention that everything. So this looks much better rather than being into the say that like you just love going out or vacation. That is something like which doesn't mean for any interviewer. It doesn't even really care about that. So if someone asks you, tell me about yourself. So just try to explain more in terms of courses or technical skills in terms of your project or something like that. So here you could see here, I've taken one guy named as Rahul as an example. So say that like Rahul is going for an interview. We can just clearly mention that my name is Rahul. I'm basically from a place, but I stay in Bangalore. You can just like in a single line, it covers both. So where you're from and where you stay. And you can mention in the second line, okay, you can either be B graduate and a pursued BA degree in so and so on college, in this case, Bangalore College of College Engineering College and Bangalore in 2010. So you can mention, so what is your short term? So as to be, like a short term goal is something you should like to try to get a new job, right? So you can mention that. So my short term goal is to get a new job. So my long term goal is to be associated with a company where I can prove myself like in terms of skills and ability to be in a good position at the same time to increase the productivity and the reputation of the company. And also you can just mention that like if you have done any masters or something like that after your PG, whatever things you've done. For an example, once you completed the degree, you might have joined to some so and so company. Here in this case, you can just see that after my PG, I joined Emphasis. So as a any kind of designation, whatever you joined, you mentioned that. So where my work responsibility were carried out research on shares, mutual funds, fixed income securities, etc. And it's going to be addressing the same to the client. Okay, this is the best one of the example, and I don't want to you to just text, do the I say the same words what I've written over you. So whatever you guys have worked with, so just just ready with the content like this. So it's gonna be better for you to explain when you start taking the interviews. Okay, as I told you, mention about the current company role. So you can mention that I have total 8+ years of IT experience, and I mean now this is for someone who's already experienced, and I have worked with technologies like ASP.NET MVC, Web API, SQL Server, C Sharp. And as a .NET developer, I was responsible for overseeing the entire end-to-end process of software development cycle, and also debug the application and helped in configuring the system. I also participated in reviewing codes and perform unit testing. So I employed pair programming and code reviews to write codes for .NET software applications. So this is what are the example which I've given. It's for a .NET developer. right? And if you're a Java developer, you just have to go ahead and mention your particular technology which you worked. And if you're Angular developer, you can just go ahead and mention Angular. So instead of ASP.NET MVC. And if you're from any other field, like such as like management field or whatever it is, you just mention what is your current role and what you are doing in the current company. So that gives a better idea for any interview that, okay, this is what your role, and you'll be ready with a set of questions he is expecting. And this always gives a good impression, so that like you'll come to know, okay, and he's working on so many things, and he's handling like and the responsibilities and the ways handling the project and ways taking care of the things. It gives some, the way you explain that impresses a lot. So always remember, first impression is the best impressions. Always try to get the first impression by just introducing about yourself. Okay. So the next question is, every interview will ask this question. So why should we hire you? Right? So you guys should have a proper and valid explanation for this. So just like you just go ahead with this example. For example, if someone asks you this kind of question, you explain like, I am someone who understands the work's ethics, and I have an ability to work hard to complete any task, and I have desire and passion to do everything to the highest standard possible, also willing to learn and develop continuously. I believe if you are hiring me, you will be impressed by my work ethics and my professional approach to do everything. And this is a professional way where you can just go ahead and improve the interview. The moment you say these things, they'll be like, okay, yes, this guy is a very mature guy and he's like capable of taking our work to the next level. And also you can mention, so if you're a fresher, so you just have to be ready with your words also. And you can say that like, I believe that I possess the necessary skills required for the job role. And as a fresher, I'm very enthusiastic to get started with and use my skills towards the growth of the organization, and it will help my learning process and in enhancing my knowledge. Like any freshers who are watching this video, just go ahead and put this sentence, and it gives a very positive impression on you. And this is very, like most of the times, it will ask you, so why do you want our company? For example, if you're already having an offer, so they will ask you this question. So when if you're already having an offer, so why you want to just work with our company? So you just have to be ready with your explanation. So always try to say something about the company which you're giving the interview, because always do some research or analysis before going for any interview. So that like, you can just explain like, okay, I started looking into this company and I found that, okay, this company where like I feel like I can just go ahead and like improve my career, and I think in this company my career will be shaped. So you can just give all positive things about the company, so that like, instead of saying about yourself, so when you get this kind of question, you always tell something positive about the company. Okay, that means like they will come, they will like, they feel like, okay, much comfortable, they like if you're saying something about them, right? So obviously they feel so good about that. So you can just mention a few more points over here. So you can say that like, I need a good platform to explore my skills and knowledge, and I think my research will be suited for this company, and I need the best platform like yours. This company will give you a lot of support for my research, and with well developing, I will work hard with dedication to make you as proud. And it would be a wonderful opportunity for me to start my career with a reputed organization like yours. For example, if any pressure is attending the interview and if they're getting this kind of question, and you can just say that, and I will get to learn so many things, and I want to be part of company where my skills could be used efficiently and gain better skills. Right, guys? Looks better points. Right. So if you guys are already attended interviews and if you're still no, not able to answer these questions, and very useful, and I've collected most of the like difficulty questions which you may get other than technical things. For technical things, for especially for .NET developers and for .NET Core, and have created interview questions. You can just go ahead and watch those videos. And let's go to the next question. So this is one of the things they want to know, your what is strengths and weaknesses. So every person has strength and weaknesses, and say that like, if you, don't say that like, oh, you not all don't have any weakness at all, right? That's not the case with any human being. Even everybody, they will have their own weaknesses. So don't try to just be overconfident that, okay, I don't have any weaknesses, and I don't want to just say that I have this weakness, something like that. Don't just be very calm and just like explain about yourself. For an example, you can say that like, you can say your strength, so you're a problem solver. That's a very good point. So I'm quite good at solving customer issues, problems, complaints, and it never bores me and feel good while doing this. Okay, and you can mention that I'm a good listener, and it gives me the ability to learn and solve the customer issues. Okay, and you can just mention that I have the quality of decision making. I can take decision in tough situation if there's no one available to help while handling tough decision in live customer services, right? In case of any issues which are coming up, for an example, if you're working on any production issue, you can just say that, look, okay, I'm the person, I have the capability, and that is my strength. I can just go ahead and make sure that, and I can just complete the task. That's my strength. You can say that. You can say one more weakness, and I get something which I mean, that makes a valid weakness. You can say that, like, if the work is not completing on time, so something like I feel like I work push myself very hard, and I mean, I feel always like feel pressurized sometimes if it is going beyond the time limit. So that is something like which I have to manage my emotions and everything. So that is the thing. I get some like emotional sometimes, so that's the things you can just say it as a weakness for me. But other than that, you can just mention these positive things, strengths, because everybody expects some at least one weakness from the guy who's giving some interview, like the people you like, who's trying to be honest with the interviewer, right? Like, I think these points will give you a better idea. So to explain about yourself. So multitasking again, that's one more point that you can just think, where you can, while working with a service IT, it's necessary to be multitask so you can handle customer issues and find out solution at the same time, right? So I mean, that's what that this question especially applicable for a service desk guy who's already working with multiple tasks. So one more question, the team leader. So in professional life, we can work in teams. We can listen to team leaders, teammates, so we can achieve team goals as well as improve individually. Okay, a team leader, we can explain that, okay, he handles the guy who is under him. So whenever the necessary things which are required. So the next thing would be positive attitude. So here, ability to think positively in every situation, if it is related to personal life or professional life, and you should always have a positive attitude. And you can mention some of your weaknesses. So you can, as I told you, if I'm doing something new, I get nervous usually. So to overcome this, I'm trying to learn and focus on the specific part only, so nervous will not introduce. So you can just mention that, so that, like, you'll be more comfortable with the interview. And one more question would be, can you work under pressure? Yes, yes, you should always accept this, because every company expect you to work under pressure. Yes, you can mention that I can work under pressure, but taking it as a challenge, because it's a challenge to showcase your ability and creativity. It's totally depending on your mindset, that how we take it. If we if we love to do work, then don't feel as a pressure. So, and of we are open to learn new things, and it's easy to work under pressure. So you just explain that, okay, you love to work under pressure, because if you start working under pressure, what happens usually, it pushes you to do the, like, things in a better way. And other words, you can say that, like, it's going to uh, just push you to the next level, right? So you can mention that point, say that, like, yeah, I love to work on a project because that's the stage where I'll push myself to the next level, so that, like, I'm definitely feel like I'm just going to learn something new, which is something I really want to do that. So you just tell that, okay, yeah, I'm ready to work under any kind of project. And this is some of the thing and most frequently asked question. So interview will ask you, what are goals, or where do you see yourself in 5 years? And this position will bring a lot of challenges which I will be needing for the development and the enhancement for my skills and knowledge. And when that will achieve, I'll be ready to be placed in a higher position in your company with a sheer determination and perseverance. You can say that, like, maybe, see example, if you say, like, next year I just want to, for an example, if you're starting your career as a fresher, and if you say that, like, okay, next year I just want to become a lead, so that's highly, I mean, most of the companies, that is highly impossible, right? So I mean that is something like people are okay, this guy doesn't know anything and keeps on saying that. So instead of that, you say that whatever the company sets me the standard. For an example, if the company sets me any kind of goals and set me like, okay, this year you just have to complete it, you say that like, okay, I am my like my focus is to work on these goals and finish the goals, like complete the goals as per the company standards. So whatever the company standards I have to achieve in 5 years, I can just like I am going to achieve that. So that is my like goals. And that's where, for an example, I just want to see, just get to some level where I can be a senior software engineer in the span of 5 years, so that, can just take up any new challenge that comes in my way. And also you can add one more point if you wanted. So I'm excited about the opportunity of being a member of the IT department at your company. So for the first 1 to 2 years, I would like to continue developing my skills. And once I have established my credibility and I have thorough understanding of the company protocol, the next 2, 3 to 5 years, I want to achieve a respectable position in that company. So that's what I explained till now. And this is very important question, guys. And I mean, this is where people come to know about your mentality. I mean, anyway, people are trying to leave the job. So I mean, everybody knows the truth that okay, there is something wrong or something. They're not happy with that, right? It may be because of the colleagues, it may be because of the leads, or it may be because of the managers, or it may be because of the financial things. It can be any reason, right? So I mean, always just. First step, you just need to stop saying if you're saying negative things about your company. So that is not a good impression at all, right? I mean, for an example, once upon a time, you guys have to remember that. I mean, you are looking for an opportunity, and that company has provided like a great opportunity to be part of them. Okay, so yeah, you guys have like just have to thankful for them always. So I mean, with the next organization also, what are the issues you guys are facing here, and don't go and talk like I face this, I face that, and I mean, I am not able to work because of some reasons, because of the leads which are trying to push, like put me a lot of pressure. So all these things, don't say anything negative about the company, and don't say anything about the you also, and don't say anything about your colleagues. This is very important because this is a place, it's like most of the interview will evaluate the candidate. Here, if you're stuck in this question, that means like you're like okay, that means like okay, that guy interview will identify okay, this guy is not suitable for the particular job in terms of ethics or something like that. Okay, always should have work ethics when you're working. So I can say that, yes, I will say that thanks to my current organization, which allowed me to learn and implement team management, target work, daily planning, and progress. As we know that change is a part of life, I wish to grow both professionally and financially. I'm ready to take new challenges to evolve my knowledge and my assets in value. I am someone ambitious. I'm looking for an opportunity that is currently not available in my present company. This sentence looks much more better than just explaining everything what you're facing in that company. So if you guys have any gap, and for an example, say that like you might have 1 year gap, 2 year gap, and yep, and you can always have explanation for that. And the better way you can explain for out of four for so line, you can just mention that I was searching for a good opportunity to improve my skills and career growth. I was preparing myself to get selected in your company. And if we can just say that like you are just preparing yourself on a technology to get a position you're looking for, and that you can just say that I tried so many jobs, but because of a positive attitude and self motivation, I still striving hard to get an opportunity to prove your skills. So you always say that like okay, you did not get an opportunity to work the skills which you wanted. Example, if you wanted to be a developer, and if, for example, if you're getting an opportunity to work with IT support or like testing, so you can mention that I got some opportunity like that, but I'm not interested in those things. I just want to be a developer. So that's the reason I'm like, what are my skill sets? I just want to go ahead with the same thing, and I just want to get a job or the same thing. And you can just say that, so it gives a positive attitude and positive impression on you. Okay, so and in case of people, I think it's like people who have changed so many of companies, like so many jobs, like 5, 6, 7 companies, they have changed it, right? So what is the right point you can just mention to them if you're change so many jobs, right? So you can just mention that. So you can just try to explain in the way that like whenever they're in someone's they'll be in their own path of their work careers. In the starting of the phase, it's for learning and polishing of your skills. At the same time, that's what we did when I started off the career. So the later point of time, we wanted to put up myself with a great organization to seek long-term commitment, as I can strongly say that this is the right place for me to explore talent and serve you with my best practices and skills I have grabbed. And also, you could just, yeah, it could be sometimes you could just, you're changing the company because of financial things. And most of the times you mentioned that change of the previous companies, you can just say, okay, you're just like looking for better opportunities in terms of project and the technical skills. Okay, and you also mentioned, always mention that, okay, I wanted a technology which I wanted to work, but I did not get this opportunity there. And I got the opportunity there in the other company. That's the reason I had to move on, right? And sometimes you just have to accept that, yes, because of the financial thing you are changing the company. Yeah, this makes much more better, and you can just always have your reasons for that. Okay, and if you guys are changing for any personal reason, you can just, like, if it is a personal reason is valid, you can just tell them, okay, because of these reasons, maybe location or something. You can just add up all these points to this. Okay, and this is very important question. What was the toughest challenge you've ever faced, guys? Like, most of the times when you're working with an organization, there, like, many cases you might have faced some challenges. Like example, in our case, what happened where I had to work on a I'm just giving about myself. Like, I had to work on a BlockFi project, which I was not completely 1 hour of it. I mean, that was a, I mean, even though that time I was a fresher, so that was like 6 months or 1 year experience guy, and there that time I accepted a project. So where, I mean, there itself I had to face a lot of challenges because the code was completely on very core Java, and which was not completely aware of it. That is one more point. And also the application developing in BlackBerry, it was very tough. And I mean, that is one of the example which I mean, I will give like in my throughout my career. That was a phase where I faced a lot of challenges because in terms of connecting with like there are so many challenges with respect to that. So similarly, you guys, I mean, most of you already work, so you might have faced some challenges around you, and you better explain that whatever challenge you faced it with a, with the explanation. Always, okay, you just think about now after this question. I mean, after this watching the video, just think about like what is the toughest challenge you change in your life, and write it down even like in your book or somewhere, so that like you can explain whenever the interviewer are asking you some questions like that. Okay, and I can just give you some sentence for you, so you can just like if you're completely fresher or something, you don't know what to answer at all, you can just use this. So you can say that like during my tenure in my previous company, our production expectation went to reach new levels due to the excellent past performance and more customer input of raw production. So handling the double production capacity with existing machinery proved to be toughest challenges I've ever faced. Again, just this is one of the example which I'm trying to give, and you can just tell the same thing to the interviewer. Okay, and this is what one more. I mean, this is the people will try to ask the same question in a different way. And this is one more question. I can just feel like, okay, this question already we had a discuss, but again, just tell me something about like the company. Same thing. Okay, tell me about which you didn't like about your previous job, right? That's what. Don't talk anything negative about the company or colleagues or managers. So, what did you feel last about the like something of the trap when it comes to interview questions? Because your interview is asking for a negative answer. Obviously, you will be expecting negative answer from you. If you are not given the subject some thought, you might be blurt out something about your boss or the company and talk yourself right out of a job, right? So what I already explained you how to come out of the situation. You tell what you didn't like about the company. You can mention that, okay, no, actually there is no, I mean there is no way that I didn't like about the company. I wanted to just get a change with respect to my technical things, so that is the reason I had to take the decision to leave the company, and there was no disliking my company and all. You always mention that you did not like your company at all. You always liked your company, always loved your company. Because see, every company when you're trying to join, they always expect you to love the company, right? That's what I mean. That's why they're paying you, that's why they're hiring you. So always they want you to love them, okay, at a given point of time, right? So always tell something about the company, so they always think like, okay, this guy is already talking something about the company. They always try to push you to the like employment. Okay, this is the smart way of answering interview question, guys. And okay, and like an interview will be sure to keep your answer honest but incorporate a positive angle if possible. So one of the purpose of this interview question is to find out if you're going to be satisfied in the job for which you're interviewing. If you're dissatisfied before, you may be dissatisfied again if the circumstances are similar. Just understand this point. If they identify that you're not at all comfortable before and you may be dissatisfied with your work what you're doing before, they will always think like, okay, this guy is also coming for the same role, and there is a high possibility that this guy, I mean, if the same kind of circumstances comes, and this guy will be in a similar position and he'll be dissatisfied again, and again he'll leave the company. So these guys will think in that way, right? So be very smart while answering the questions. And this is very important. This is like, this is the thing, where you face with all your colleagues. I mean, most of the times, I mean, like most of you will be facing conflicts with your colleagues or managers or like whoever it is around you. So how to deal with the situation? So they'll ask you like how to deal a conflict with your with your colleague. So this is very, to answer this question successfully, assure your interview that you are a good listener who can accept no opposing views without getting upset. Okay, this is what you, it's the point. You just have to mention that, and you could also mention how conflict is, resolution should be taken place in a private space. Aim to provide in an example if possible. Okay, let's say an example. So you can just say that like, I actively read my attitude during the conflict situation. This means that I strive to listen to the other person's point of view without becoming defensive. Also attempt to move the confirmation to a private space to avoid the further complication. So you can always mention that I don't want to have any conflict with my colleagues or someone. So always you talk to them and try to resolve the issue. And if the issue is not getting resolved, so then you will tell that like, who's the concerned person, like my senior person. If I'm a fresher, I'm just going to just inform this about to my senior person, and that time also the the conflict is not resolved means I'll just go to the next level. I'll just make sure that, because I just want this conflict to get resolved. So because if we have any conflict with the colleagues, it's going very difficult for us to give the output. So always better to get resolved, and we should talk out. And you can mention that yes, I'll talk to my colleague, and definitely make sure that no conflicts will be there between any of our colleagues. Guys, this is all about our most frequently asked interview questions, and this is the questions which you can expect in any job, any designation, or what you can just expect in a HR round also, and you can expect this during your technical round also, and you can just expect this, and like at any point of time you can expect these questions. Hope these questions will help you a lot in terms of securing a job which you wanted. I wish you all the best, guys. And whoever's listening this video and watching this video, and please make sure that please practice and before going for interview. And some more tips which I have, and like for example, nowadays it's an online training, so online interviews, and please dress up properly because it will be most of the times a video conference calls and everything. So you should just have to find a better place and sit in a better place and dressed up nicely, and have a smile on your face always. And yes, and be positive always, and don't get into level and not just stress too much about yourself. And for an example, if you're getting any questions which you feel like you don't know anything about that, to honestly say that like, okay, I don't know anything about this, instead of just bluffing around, saying something which is not even necessary. So obviously, I mean, interview will fed up, right? So interview, like for example, if I'm taking the interview, I'll ask 3 or 4 questions. So in between 3 or 4 questions, I'll come to know, okay, I mean, any point of time is trying to bluff again, trying to repeat the same thing again and again. And the fifth question, yes, I'm just going to say that, okay, this guy is done, and I'm not able to, I don't want to take further. So, I mean, just try to be honest. For example, if interviewer is asking you some question and which you don't know about that, you tell them directly, okay, boss, I don't know about this, and I just want to skip this question. You can tell them very straightforward. And if you are not worked on something, for an example, there might be a scenario where you are not worked on some technology and you might be or some other work, and if interviews ask you such kind of question, you can just clearly mention that, okay, I've not worked on this technology which you're expecting. And also out of your resume you can just mention like, okay, some interview will expect you to answer the questions which is like out of your resume. Okay, the technology which is not there in resume at all. Some interview might ask you that question. You can just clearly say that, okay, first I not worked on this technology and I'm not much aware of it. And definitely, I mean, if I get an opportunity to work with this technology, I'll definitely go ahead and learn. And that is my biggest possibility and biggest positive of myself, and that is my characteristic. So I can just go ahead and learn any kind of technology. But as of now, I don't know about this. You can just don't be afraid to say don't know. Okay. Okay, fine. So, guys, hope I mean I try to give my best and try to give you all the questions with the proper explanation, so that you guys will not get stuck into any kind of any of these questions, like when you're attending interview. So some of the basic questions, and you should answer with like very smartness. So this defines you what how and like what kind of job you're looking for. So and then the interview will get impressed, and definitely you're going to get hired, and yeah, you will get employment. And thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much for listening to me, and keep watching my videos. I'll be uploading more videos like with new topics, and with in terms of technology also. I'll be just uploading like topic wise content. So keep supporting me, keep sharing. Please like the videos, and provide your comments and let me know. And I just want to ask everyone that please provide your comments. Like if you guys have faced any other questions, like if you feel like it's very tough, so I will try to answer you those questions. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. So yep. See you again. Bye bye.